All right, so how to invest $100 in affiliate marketing. Let me just roll this up and stick it in my nose hole. Oh, that was pretty dumb. All right, my name is Dan Brock, the Deadbeat Super Affiliate, and before we begin, make sure you join the Deadbeat Revolution today by hitting that subscribe button underneath this video and then ticking that bell icon so that you're notified of any videos that I release when I release them. All right, so let's get to the topic. I'm going to show you foolproof ways to invest $100 in affiliate marketing if you're a complete beginner. So this will get you the best results. That said, let's jump right on in. Here we go. All right, what's going on, Deadbeats? So I took a poll yesterday and it basically found out that many people had under $100 to start affiliate marketing. So the good news is if that's you, you do have a bit of an advantage. So by having little money to start, it's going to force you to use your inner creativity to overcome the problem. So looking back, every online business that I started, I did for under 500 bucks. And if I had to go back in time, I'd say that I could have trimmed that down to less than $100 knowing what I know now. So here's what I would invest in. This is just a list of things that are going to be valuable to you to spend your money on, or for you to spend your money on. So first thing is professional web hosting and a domain name. Now this is one of the things most people will skimp out on if they're in a short supply of money. I don't recommend this. I think this is something that you should always invest in. And the reason why is because in the past, I've spent so much money on free sites only to have them shut down. So when you have professional hosting, it gives you control. So the first thing you can do, go to hostgator.com, and from here, just go to where it says powerful web hosting, say get started. I have a special coupon for you to get this super cheap. So hit the baby plan. You're going to want baby plan because it lets you host unlimited domain names. It's just worth the extra price. So hit sign up. And then from here, just type in the domain name that you want. So you're gonna obviously you're gonna have to do your keyword research. We'll talk about this in a second. But let's just say you're gonna make a web hosting review site. So you want to make an affiliate site about web hosting. So let's see, web hosting. This is a horrible name. Don't copy this. Review man. That's horrible. Web hosting review man. All right, let's see what happens. Is it available? We're about to find out. Come on, load, baby. Give me the goods. Give me the goods, man. All right, well, while that loads, okay, it's available, yeah. I didn't think it wouldn't be. All right, so we're gonna do that. From here, you can select privacy if you want. It's a little bit more expensive. Personally, I do it because I have the money. You might want to do it if you want to spend a little extra money, simply because it makes you a little bit more private. So what happens is if you don't select that, typically there are these databases of freshly registered domains, and there's software out there that will scrape the databases for your contact info. So personally, I always do protect it. It's a little bit more expensive. All right, adjust this to the 1 month baby plan and then enter your info here. Scroll down. You don't need any of these if you don't want. I personally do backup. That's good for me because I'm kind of lazy. I forget to back up stuff. You don't have to do that if you don't want. Now from here, you're going to type in the code HOOKUP. Now this is my special affiliate coupon code, so if you do use this coupon, I get a commission. However, this is what's going to let you get started for super cheap. So hit HOOKUP, and from here, the price is $15.95. So that gives you your first month of hosting for free, pretty much, and then you get your domain name registration with it. And it looks like I added the hosting add-on on, so let's just uncheck that. And now we're at $12.96 to start. So that's the coupon code gives you your first month for 1 penny, and that comes with a domain name. So you're starting pretty cheap here. I recommend that. So the coupon code is HOOKUP. Again, this is my affiliate code, so I do get a commission for it. I do have 6, I think at this point, 6 HostGator hosting plans. I use them for all my sites. All right, so that's the first thing. Second thing is a logo. Now this is not something that's going to give you like a huge advantage, but small things add up. I think logo for the price, for $5, it's just kind of worth it if you put it on your site, if you're building an affiliate campaign around it. So if you dig through here, you'll probably find some decent ones. $5 to $10. You might have to pay a little bit more. Like here's one for $5. Just scan through these, find the ones that you're going to want to use. Now you don't have to go insane with this. Just a basic logo is good enough. So that's something worth investing in. I would also invest in one PBN link campaign. I'm not personally recommending any of these. I'm just pointing them out. Just look at the reviews. The top, 5-star, 4.9 star, all good. So here's one. He'll build 10 targeted PBN links on age domains, so those are worthwhile. So check that out. I would definitely do 1 gig with that. All right, so that will give you an SEO advantage. I think it's worth the investment. All right, third thing will be keyword research. So if you're a beginner, you're not really going to know keyword research unless you really learn it. All right, so as a beginner, I've noticed a lot of people get keyword research wrong. So just pulling some up here. Here's a gig. I haven't personally used this one, so check it out on your own. But what this guy does is he has special tools that he'll analyze your top competitors and show you how they're ranking and the keywords that they're ranking for. So he has a special program. This program is pretty expensive. He owns a copy of it, and you can just tell him the niche that you want to get into, and he will tell you all the keywords that you should check out. So there are tons of these out there. You can get a basic plan for like $5, 15 for even more in depth. So those are worth investing in too. Another thing is a product image. So I do recommend at some point you start building the email list. I'll talk more about this in the future. A good clean product image. So ebook, type in ebook cover, that's better. Ebook cover. So if you have an ebook, check that out. Go through here, you get those for like $5 to $10. What's a good product image? Let me just pick one. Like here's a good product image. This one's pretty expensive, but you can just dig around. Like, look at that. Makes you want to just like lick the screen, doesn't it? It's just like so nice. I just want to reach in there and just grab it. All right, so when I started affiliate marketing back in the day, I actually invested some of my first money into a good ebook cover. It's worth it in my opinion. All right, another one is a high converting squeeze page template. So you can also buy these off of like theme sites. But what I want to do is just point out a couple gigs here. These people will design them for you. So 15 bucks. A high converting squeeze page template is pretty much a simple page like this, not a lot of info, opt-in form above the fold here. Now, you don't want a bunch of fields like this, ideally just 1 or 2. So let me just find one that's pretty decent. Like here's one that's not bad. See how it's kind of product image and the opt-in form, that's pretty decent. That should convert okay. This one would probably convert pretty well, very simple, clean, to the point. This would be fine. That one probably converts pretty well. This one, I'm pretty sure, I would say converts pretty well as well. All right, so the product image is what goes here that you just did in the previous gig, and your squeeze page is how you capture leads if you want to go that route. Now, you don't necessarily have to if you don't want to. All right, the next thing would be a lapel microphone. So this is the one that I'm using right now. It has a very high quality sound quality. It's 22 bucks. Like, I've made so much money from this lapel mic, it's not even funny. It's better than some high production mics that I've owned. It's 22 bucks. Totally worth the investment, in my opinion. Next thing is PowerPoint or Open Office. So you can now get PowerPoint now. It's like $8 a month on their cloud service. So if you don't have the money to drop on like $200 worth of PowerPoint like you used to back in the day, you can get Microsoft PowerPoint now. It's like $8 a month. Or if you don't have the money, check out Open Office. I recommend the investment in PowerPoint though, because the quality of videos that it produces, as far as the backgrounds, the slide transitions, and all that, in my opinion, it's noticeable. So it's worth the extra money if you can afford to do that. Finally, if you're on a budget, you don't need a fancy video editor software or video editing software. Personally, I use Camtasia, but I think off the top of my head, it's like 200 bucks. So what you can do is just download QuickTime Player. It's free to download, and they have a screen capture program as part of it. So I totally recommend that you do that as well. So get that. It's going to take you a little bit of practice though, as far as getting clean audio. So you're going to have to sacrifice ease of use for a little extra time trying to get your videos cohesive and without all the ums and the mess ups. So that's what I would invest in if I were you. $100 is enough to start. Don't be afraid. Just use, now that you have to kind of make do with what you want. This is your first test. This is your first test of your resourcefulness. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to be resourceful. And this is a skill that you learn over time. People aren't born resourceful. This is something you learn, train day by day. So here's your first test. Let's see if you can take your $100 and turn it into more with affiliate marketing. All right, so with all that said, if you don't know where to start, like if you actually need the how-to step-by-step of how to create an affiliate campaign, I do have a link below to get a free guide. It's 100% free, and it'll show you in video basically how to get started with all the stuff that I talked about here today. So get that below. If you can't click that link, just go to deadbeatuniversity.com/guide. All right, with all that said, my name is Dan Brock, the Deadbeat Super Affiliate. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, Join the Deadbeat Revolution today by clicking the circle subscribe button underneath this video. Also, check out the other videos on my channel right here. I have more stuff on making money online. Check those out. I'll see you deadbeats later.